Hi guys, this is Noelle with Noelle Lewis Crafts, and today I'm going to show you how to make a mountain scene cane. So I probably could have included a little bit more of the color mixing and the prep work that I did here, but I decided to just focus on putting together the cane because really you could do it in any colors that you want. You could make this like a sunset mountain scene cane or like with fall colors, but I'm going to do this blue-green color scheme, kind of like a spring or summer look. So I'm just going to show you the basics and let me know if you have any questions. So we're starting with this Skinner blended light blue piece, which if you haven't done that before, you can look up Skinner blends on YouTube. And then we have a medium blue, a dark blue, a dark green marbled, and a light green marbled. These are both just pieces of scrap clay put together, but again, you can probably look that up elsewhere on YouTube, how to do marbling. So the first thing we're going to do is start with our light blue piece, which is going to be the sky. And you're going to take a square cutter or some kind of cutter with a nice corner on it. And you're going to start cutting into your clay. And you're going for like a mountain range effect. So you want to do maybe like 3 or 4 going across. And then if you can see, the tops here are already kind of rounded, but I'm going to squish down the bottoms a little bit so they're not so sharp looking. And take out this cat hair. My cats like to hang out in my studio a lot. So I'm going to put these aside, and next we'll take our medium blue piece, make sure it fits. And I'm going to press this up against here, and it will make markings so I know where I need to indent this. And then I'm going to take a etch and pearl tool or any kind of like round tool that you have and start to press into it and roll it upward. So you're trying to match those ridges so that it will fit the piece above it. And you might have to squish it back into shape a little bit. And then just check if it fits, and you can kind of just squish it into place a little bit if you have to. All right, it's looking pretty good there. So we're gonna do the same thing for another row of mountains, but just offset, like in between the ones that we just did. And again, we'll soften these corners just a little bit. And then we're going to take the dark blue, do the same thing, press and make your marks, and then start to make those indents with your rolling tool. And you want to hold on to your scrap clay pieces that we're putting to the side, because those are really great to use as a backing. Like if you're going to cut slices and make your cane into a jewelry set or something, it's nice to have the scraps, because then you can make a backing that easily matches. All right. This might get a little bit distorted as you're putting it together, but it should come out okay. I think you'll still be able to tell what it is. This one's a little bit forgiving that way because it's a pretty simple pattern. All right. And again with the next layer, offsetting it and going in between. Do another little one right there. Press in the edges. And then we are starting with the multicolored pieces. So these are, we're still going to continue doing the same pattern with the mountain range effect, but these lower ones represent sort of like the trees and foliage that would be below the mountains, hence the marbling. So it might be a little bit harder to see your marks, but you can still see them pretty well. Alright, just fitting it together here. I'm actually going to use my acrylic block just to keep everything a little more level. Okay, and now one more time, we're going to go in and do this last layer. Make sure this fits here. Sorry if I'm a little quiet. This is still one of my first YouTube videos that I'm doing. It's actually the first time talking while I work, so it should be interesting. Alright, fit this right in here. And this right here is pretty much the cane. Like I said, you could do whatever variations you want with colors, or I've done it sometimes with clouds in the top here. But this is the basics of it. So I'm going to let this sit for a little bit before I try to reduce it, and then I'll show you that part later. Okay, so I have finished reducing the cane, and I'm going to go ahead and cut into it and show you guys what it looks like. Alright, so there is the finished cane. And just for some examples of what you can do with it, this is a necklace that I made with another version of this cane. And here are some earrings done with the sunset version, and they're finished with beads and resin. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.